Alright, so I wanted to update this list with what changes it might get or updates it might get from the expedition set. Some interesting options here. So this list is base primal, so just another base primal Helio list. So some of the changes we'd get probably would be focused more towards down here. So we've got a lead. We don't have enough time for him, unfortunately. We could just play him as a 3/3 that gives stuff decay sometimes, but I don't think that's good enough. Hermit Gardener is potentially an option, but this deck's more about flying, so maybe we'd pass on the Gardener, and then we could use Word of Power, actually, and give our stuff Berserk, and that's pretty sweet. So this could potentially be a list that wants Word of Power. Giving your team Deadly, Overwhelm, and Berserk is a good way to end a game real fast. You're just gonna pile drive over your opponents, so you could play this as a few of these. If you decided to play Crack the Earth instead, I could see like a Crack the Earth market would love Word of Power in it, and for Elysian decks that'd be great. So this is definitely an option. Sewer Kudzu, this wants to be given Killer, and we're not really doing that, so I think that's a pass here. Other than that, we get Dazzle and Jaral, and these are the two main things I'd take a look at adding. Jaral seems fantastic here, discarding just excess stuff, and being whenever it's a 3/5 with Berserk, I mean, that just seems solid. And if you've got 8 Primal, I mean, that last ability is no slouch. We might not make as much use of it as other decks, but that's some damage that you'll get through, and some of the stuff from our market will add up quite a lot. So you'd like play Transpose, that'll deal 3 damage to the opponent, then like grab like an Honor of Claws, and that deals 4 damage to the opponent. So that's 7 damage just from 5 power invested, so that's pretty sweet. I don't think Fierce Protection will see play in this list, and Isra could be as a one-of if you're playing Skyward Seer. But I would probably cut Skyward Seer for Jaral. And Jaral has pretty good synergy with Jotun Hurler as well, so those are kind of the changes. Now after this, you'll see what my original thoughts were after the event and some of the gameplay from then. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so these are the two Helio decks. I think both of them are fine for laddering, but it seems as a consistency standpoint, I just wasn't getting there. We weren't getting the 6 power, so I would potentially not play Skyward Seer and like not play some of this early stuff and play some more hard removal just so we live long enough to play Helio, or I don't know, but the deck needs work. It's very close to being playable still, but I would potentially maybe not play Transpose and run like Primal Etchings or something along those lines, just so that we're more likely to hit the 6 power for Helio. You could potentially still play Skywards here and just have like a cool little toolbox of flyers. But I would definitely add more power so you can actually cast Helio. She's not just free real estate like she was before. So okay, here we go. I guess we keep this hand. Seems like a hand that'll get there on Helio eventually. Turn 2 Cobalt Waystone untapped is kind of neat. Certainly don't see that every day. I think we just play Sky Serpent here.
Time quickens.
I like Wump and Mizo here. Wow, we're missing on the power drop area. Dang, are we getting some damage in? How badly do I want to put more pressure on the board? I mean, these guys aren't even pressured. We can't break through their 1-3s and stuff. Thanks for the follow, Cash. Oh, wow. Now, the pressure this deck puts out is just way, way higher. Once again, though, we're seeing that we just don't quite have the 6th power for Helio. Like, if we win this game, it won't be because of Helio. Alright. I guess aggro decks just don't get the free wins they used to get of just chaining Helio. Well, that's convenient. Bottom this. Or do I? I think we keep this. Oh, that's sad. Oh, okay, we have Conjurer, never mind. Another reckless mini-bot player. Catching a torch here. We'll play Huntress next turn because she'll actually survive combat. We're kind of close to having snowballs.
One shot, one kill.
So now our homie's a 6-6. I get a win with that. Can't do anything with that. I guess we keep this. Maveloft gets us to 3 power. And honestly, I think we just kill this. We skip playing our 2-drop on time, but whatever. Can still transpose. Prism Golem's huge. A lot of these mono fire decks today. It's insanity. I think turning Prism Golem into a goat is our best bet.
One shot, one kill.
Prism Goat.
Step aside, tyrant.
I mean, it seems like a really strong deck. We're certainly probably going to lose to it. But there's always hope.
I won't disappoint you.
Apparently she won't disappoint me. It's a bold proclamation. Okay. Let's play some Goat Simulator, chat. Having Aegis makes me feel a little bit better about this, but we're still on the back foot here. I can see why he was playing that 1-drop bounce spell. That just seems so huge. Oh my. We need to keep our Aegis. Just block the max amount of damage here. Faux show. So yeah, we'll just... Pride Leader gets us killed, right? I could make a 1/5. Pride Leader makes us dead. Because we just died of Milos. Then second Milos kills us. Sad day.